The first conversation I had was with a friend of mine. He was my roommate, but now he lives in Revere. And his girlfriend, who he lives with, went on a trip to South America. And long story short, something happened, but he had her car parked at his father's, and he had his truck. That's what he was driving around. And so the day before she was scheduled to come back, he wanted somebody to pick him up at his place in Revere, bring him to his dad's house in Quincy, so he could get the he could have that person drive the car back. I couldn't do it at the time because I was running around. I had school at 5 o'clock, and there was just no way that I could do it. So he called a bunch of people, and I guess he couldn't have them do it. So so he calls me in school, and he's like, "Do you mind coming to get me at 9 o'clock in Revere? Bring him to Quincy, this and that." And I was like, did you ask your father? Did you ask someone in your family to do it? So he blew up, said a bunch of names, blah blah blah, said basically. So that's where the conflict was. Another conversation where I tried to learn something. I'm due for shoulder surgery. I had an injury at work. I thought it was nothing, just maybe a sprain. But I went to the Boston Shoulder Specialty place in Waltham, and the doctor, he explained to me through my MRI what was wrong with my shoulder and what potentially needs to be done. He's like, you can shoot it up with cortisone, or we can have surgery because there's a cyst. We can take that out and all the extra fluid and get the tear fixed. So I definitely learned a little more about my situation due to the knowledge from the doctor about it. So and my final conversation was about a conversation where I made somebody laugh. We were all at a bar like Friday afternoon. My friends like to go, and have a few drinks after work and whatnot. So I'm a firefighter and they're plumbers, so they'll joke around, and call me a kitten saver, this and that. So I just called them all a bunch of turd herders, like just like something stupid like that. Nothing really that. There's usually like a lot of laughter, because me and my friends are always constantly, just talking, crap to each other. So that's just like an everyday thing.